Good morning, everybody. It's Jen again, and I'm coming at you from my driveway, freezing. Like the first day of spring is just in a few days. Why am I having to scrape my car every single morning this week? And I was on scheduled to be early this morning because I thought, I looked at the weather forecast last night and I'm like, it shouldn't be froze over. Wrong. Let me get out on the road and I'll be right back with y'all. Alrighty, so we are on down in town. Hey, I didn't have to wait too long to get pulled out on the main road, so maybe I can still make up time. But anyway, that's not why I'm here talking at y'all today. I just wanted to do a little chat. I guess another thing to talk about something that, well, let me just start with the snapshot. So I'm Jen, I'm 37, I live in nowhere, East Tennessee, work a regular old job, and the biggest thing of note is over the last couple of years, I've dropped about 140 pounds the old-fashioned way. Over time, I probably have between 20 or 40 more to go. I don't know, although I think I have 16 or 17 to get to my ultimate goal weight, but to get to the ideal weight on the chart, add 20 to that, so, or 20 more to lose to that. Y'all know what I mean. It's early this morning. Like I said, just the old-fashioned way. I am on a budget, 5'11", barefoot, and apple shape, so my knees really loved all these years of being obese. My default was morbidly obese, obese for about 35 of my 37 years, and over 25 of that at least I was over 300 pounds. So this is new territory for me, and these talks, this talk is just another one in that what I did different this time that has greatly worked for me that I didn't do the previous times. Because if you've been overweight or obese or morbidly obese as long as I had been, you're probably like me and tried about every diet, every exercise program, everything that the industry, media, whatever at large tells you to try, because if you give them their hard-earned money, then this will be the thing that works. But that's a whole nother story, whole nother day. Another video, it won't be this one. I didn't do any specific program or buy any product. Your girl is on a budget. I was just figuring out this morning. I got 2 unexpected visits this month, and I was like, okay, we're going to buy new tennis shoes next month. But whole nother story, whole nother day. What I want to talk about with y'all on this one, I see a lot of, on my feed, I see a lot of these weight loss influencers, fitness influencers, whatever, talking about, their journey and everything. And something that they all do, and I've done in the past that has always failed for me, and I did not do it this time. I didn't set a single weight loss goal. And what I mean by that, I didn't, lose 20 by summer, or I'm going to do this for 60 days and lose X amount of weight and do all this. I didn't do that, not one time. My focus was on building my habits, building good habits and gathering knowledge and pivoting where necessary and all that. Again, I think I did a video. If it's posted or not, I'll be doing one. If not, but I didn't do any challenges, diet challenges, fitness challenges, any of this stuff either. And I did not give myself, I want to lose X amount of pounds this week. I want to do this. I especially continue to tell myself that Life is Not the Biggest Loser. If any of y'all are familiar with that crap-tastic show that set people back many, many years and, made money off abusing obese people and treating them as less than people. Don't get me started. That show came out when I was early college age, and it it messed with my head so much. But that's a whole nother story, whole nother day. And honestly, they should never post that show again without some expert commentary on there. The things they did to those people. And my age group, our reality shows, because we had the beginning of reality. Oh my gosh, you look back on some of those, Biggest Loser, America's Next Top Model, a lot of these really toxic shows. That's a whole nother story, whole nother day. But I did not say, I'm going to lose this amount of weight this day. Honestly, when I was first starting out, I did not even weigh in very much. I just weighed in when I was mentally prepared to do so. There was sometimes I only weighed in once a month, because in my head, I just had to tell myself, whether you step on that scale right now or not, you weigh what you weigh. So it's not like if you're not stepping on that scale, you magically don't weigh what you weigh, okay? You just weigh what you weigh right now. Have you done what you need to do this morning? Are you going to do what you need to do for lunch? Are you doing what you need to do for dinner? Are you setting yourself up for success today? If you're doing the habits that you know you need to be doing, that's what you got to concentrate on. And I found, at least with me, and I don't know if it's just being in my mid to late 30s, also at the time, I was dealing with type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure, and I had so much daggone inflammation now that I look back. Now, I didn't know any of this stuff at the time. Like I said, my goal was to gather knowledge about things, because the time of ignorance was gone, okay? It was gone. Ignorance puts you into an early grave with regards to your health. Even though the industry wants you to think you can't research things on your own, and you need them to tell you all this stuff. And if you're relying solely on at least with me, the 15-minute visit with your general practitioner to tell you everything, where they just, like with me, they just gave me some diabetes and high blood pressure pills, didn't tell me how it worked, didn't tell me nothing. I had to go and research that stuff. They told me to take it, so I took it until I didn't have to take it no more. But I want to know what this is doing to my body, But I did not lose this weight by this amount of time. I wanted to have a downward trend, and I was doing what I need to do, and I focused on nutrition, and then I just slowly built myself up doing gentle walks as the inflammation and the neuropathy in my feet and stuff improved. And that was such a game changer. And I'll just go ahead and tell you, those of y'all that are living and dying by the scale, let's just do a little magic trick. I will go ahead and show you a quick way you can diffuse the mystique of the scale. When you first wake up, before you pee or anything, jump on that scale. Now go pee, jump back on that scale. Wow, you've lost 1 to 2 pounds. Congratulations. If you didn't, you need to drink more water. Drink more water, my friend. I don't care that you don't like water. Grow up and drink water. You're actively harming yourself. But whole nother story, whole nother day. Find a way. Build yourself up. If you got to start at a thimbleful a day, get you some water in. You are doing a disservice to yourself. But anyway, and that's something that I found. Number one, I could be setting myself up for failure, because again, my default was morbidly obese. I'd always lost, 30 to 50 pounds and then gained it back, and then 30 to 50 pounds and gained it back. So I did not even know at the rate, especially losing weight in a healthy way and a sustainable focus on, lifestyle choices. Because again, like I've said, I didn't do challenges. This isn't some game. This was my life. This isn't some game where I'm going to do this for 30 days. I'm going to do this for 45 days. No, I got to do crap I got to do for my whole entire life. And doing challenges and things like that wouldn't, at least to me, this is just for me, would be detrimental to that. Because I'm not learning those skills and those habits that I needed to have. And with the weight loss, I didn't know how fast it was going to come off. I had so much inflammation. And even nowadays, I kind of laugh if like I up my workout intensity or something. The next day I step on the scale, I'm like 6 or 7 pounds up just from inflammation. Okay? It fluctuates so much. If you're a woman like me with your cycle and stuff, the weight fluctuates so much. It just, this whole myth that it's going to come off at intervals, which that's a whole video I need to make. These fitness people talk like, if you eat X amount of calories this week, you're going to lose half a pound. If you eat X amount of calories and you eat in this certain deficit, you're going to lose exactly 1 pound. Unfortunately, your body is not a math equation. It does downward trend, but 2 plus 2 does not equal 4. You may not lose that 4 until 3 or 4 weeks on down the road. At least that's been my experience. And also setting up these weight loss challenges, like I need to lose X amount of weight by this date. I'm going to do this challenge and I'm going to do this, or I have a goal to lose this amount of weight by this. With how much anxiety and stuff I had at the time and when I was bigger, that just put added pressure on me that I did not need. And I am the type of person, I can be a total brat to myself, in the vein of, if you have to write like a term paper in school and you have until next Thursday to do it, 9 times out of 10 I'm probably going to start working on it on Tuesday or Wednesday right before it's due. So I think if I had a weight loss goal to do this, that, and the other one, I can go ahead and eat this, that, and not do what I need to do, and I'll just make up for it and I'll just drop the rest of it right before. Or what if I fail on it? A lot of this is mental. I have no control over how fast this body's going to let go of the weight. But if I'm doing what I need to do and making the necessary adjustments over the time, like one time I thought I was doing 1 serving of cheese because I was eyeballing it. Well, my eyeballs are a lot bigger. I was doing 2 or 3 servings that I was only counting as 1. So those are the kind of adjustments you have to kind of revisit with yourself. And over time, if your weight is not trending down, you do need to do those adjustments. But as far as having a set number, again, my life is not a series of these self-made challenges. I looked at things every single day, and I wasn't going to put that extra pressure and anxiety, because it would have added noise that I did not need and things that I did not need to focus on. Just because I put some arbitrary number out there that I'm going to be down this amount by this date, it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. And I did not know at what rate my body would drop weight. I did not know. I just knew if I was doing what I needed to do things that did not add to my diabetes, did not add to my high blood pressure, and were choices I was making that were within, whatever nutrition goals that I had at the time, that is the focus. Losing 30 in 30 days is just noise. I mean, it makes a cute little hashtag on your Instagram or your YouTube or something. But as far as changing your whole life, Lord, that sun is bright, ain't it, y'all? It just wasn't anything that was helpful to me. And I've done those in the past, and guess what? Most of the time, it just, I don't know, y'all. Hope y'all kind of understand what I'm saying. If that's something that helps you, then have at it, honey. But I found this was a big difference to me. And again, it's not some hashtag challenge. It's not some hashtag this, hashtag that. It was my life. It's your life. And focusing on really changing your lifestyle in the long term, not just for this many days, not weight lost in this many days, and all that is what really was the game changer for me. But I have got to get to it. I have got to get clocked in because I thought I'd be earlier than I was, but my car was frosted over. Joy. So I have got to run up there because I got time to make up. So I'm going to get clocked in so I can get my bills paid, so I can get my new shoes next month. So I'm going to get to it, and I'll see y'all here soon with something else. Bye, y'all.